Okay everyone, we're going to go ahead and do my 33rd game of Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Super Nintendo, and so far I have won $1,706,056. You heard correctly, folks. Jeopardy Deluxe for the Super Nintendo is now a $1.7 million run. Let's see if we can keep going. Jim and Rob are my opponents this time, all guys.
Categories.
For the Jeopardy round, the categories are kid stuff, words, Holland, art, water, and we're going to close it out with myths and legends. Well, we'll see how these categories turn out. I'm going to start things off with art for 100.
The answer is
Michelangelo spent 3 years, 1501 to 1504, sculpting this life-size statue. What is David? Art for 200.
the answer is
By their styles, Monet is considered one of these, and Cézanne a post one. What is an impressionist? Could I have art for 300, please?
the answer is
For a fresco, before you apply the paint, you have to put this on the wall. What is plaster? Came up with that at the last second. Art for 400.
the answer is
His painting career began in 1880 and ended 10 years later in Auvers. Who is Vincent van Gogh? Good. Art for 500.
the answer is
This Baroque Flemish artist's name has become an adjective to describe his style. Who is Peter Paul Rubens? Well, done in the category, $1,500. Where to now? How about Holland 100?
the answer is
In Holland, he's known as Sinterklaas, who is Santa Claus. Let's have Holland for 200, please.
the answer is
The Holland Herald is this airline's in-flight magazine. What is KLM Royal Dutch Airlines? Holland 300.
the answer is
At Klampenborg in Amsterdam, you can watch these being made. What are wooden shoes? Good, good. Holland for 400.
the answer is
The hat colors of porters of this food at the Alkmaar market indicate the guild they work for. What is cheese? Okay. A Holland for 500, please.
the answer is
Aruba separated from the Silent Group in 1986 and will be fully independent in 1996. What are the Netherlands Antilles? Good. It's wrong? Oh, did I misspell it? Might have misspelled it. Oh, dang it. It's okay. Words for 100.
The answer is.
May have misspelled it. We'll check the tape later. When this is cast on election day, you express your wish or vow, the original Latin meaning. What is a vote? Words for 200.
The answer is.
The name of this snake comes from the Portuguese for hooded snake. What is a cobra? Words for 300.
The answer is.
This practice of giving important jobs to relatives came from a Latin word meaning nephew. What is... Shoot, I don't remember. I didn't mean to buzz. I keep forgetting this clue every time. Rob. Nepotism. I knew it started with an M. Nepotism. Nepotism. Rob, your turn. Water for 100.
The answer is.
The name for these wells comes from Artois, a region of France where they were once drilled. What is an artisan well? Good. Water for 200, please.
The answer is.
The largest water treatment plant in the U.S. is on Lake Michigan in this city. What is Chicago? Uh, 300, please, for water.
The answer is.
The most common disinfectant used in backyard swimming pools. What is chlorine? Water 400.
The answer is.
An abnormal fear of water, or another name for rabies. What is hydrophobia? Water for 500.
The answer is.
It's also called deuterium oxide and is used as a coolant in nuclear reactors. Rob. Heavy water. Oh, okay. Words for 400.
The answer is.
Because scenes of tales were painted on the levels of buildings, the levels were called this. What are stories? I'll take words for 500.
The answer is.
Something out of place is called this, from the Greek for time and backwards. Nope. Jim loses all his money. I'm going to try and say what is an anachronism. Got it. Kid stuff 100, please.
The answer is.
According to the nursery rhyme, Ding Dong Dill, pussy's in this. What is the well? Kid stuff 200.
The answer is.
Fee Fi Fo Fum, he smelled the blood of an Englishman. Who is the giant? Let's have, kid stuff for 300, please.
The answer is.
Several men tried to wake her, but they got caught in all those thorns and died a miserable death. Who is Sleeping Beauty? Kid stuff for 400.
The answer is.
In Hans Christian Andersen's story, this icy Narnia has a frozen lake inside her castle. Who is the Snow Queen? $500 for the kid stuff. All. When Alice met this large blue animal, he was sitting on a mushroom smoking a hookah. Who is the caterpillar? Let me have this legend 100. The phrase "beware of Greeks bearing gifts" comes from this gift given to the Trojans. What is the Trojan horse? $200.
The answer is.
The dragon who guarded this was lulled to sleep by Medea, who loved Jason. What is the golden fleece? Yep. And the five figures got over $10,000. 300.
The answer is.
An ocean liner named for this Greek god of the sea capsized in a 1972 adventure film. Who's Poseidon? $400.
The answer is.
Chiron was the greatest of these creatures who were half man, half horse. Half man, half horse. What are centaurs? Last clue.
The answer is.
After Ulysses' men made pigs of themselves, this witch goddess turned them to swine. Who is Circe? So I have $11,300. Rob has $800. Jim has no money whatsoever. Let's play Double Jeopardy. Let's see how we do this round.
Here are the categories.
Westerns. March. Famous quotes. U.S. geography. Fiction. And finally, people. Alright. I can deal with these categories. Jim has no money, so he starts first in Double Jeopardy. U.S. geography for 200.
The answer is.
Alaska is the only U.S. state to border this ocean. What is the Arctic? U.S. geography for 400.
The answer is.
The James River is the largest waterway entirely within this state. What is Virginia? U.S. geography for 600.
The answer is.
This Florida city, once home to Ernest Hemingway, is the southernmost in the continental U.S. What is Key West? U.S. geography 800.
The answer is.
The number of U.S. states that border Mexico. What is 4? U.S. geography 1000.
The answer is.
This 107-mile-long lake helps separate New England from New York. What is Lake Champlain? There it is. Well done in U.S. geography. Let's have famous quotes for 200.
The answer is.
At Lincoln's deathbed, Edward Stanton said, "Now he belongs to these." What are the ages? Famous quote's 400.
The answer is
Profession of Bob Fitzsimmons, who said the bigger they come, the harder they fall. What is a boxer? Famous quote 600.
the answer is
Nelson said England expects that every man will do this and die thanking God he did his. What is his duty? $800 for famous quotes.
the answer is
Completes John Acton's line. Power tends to. What is correct? Famous quotes 1000.
the answer is
Napoleon said it's one step away from the sublime. I'm going to give this one to Jim because I don't know. It is the ridiculous. Yep. Well done, Jim. You have $1,000 and you're in second place. But you trail me by quite a margin. People for 200.
the answer is
Pia Zadora and her husband are the proud owners of this estate. What's the home of Mary Pickford? What is Pickfair? People 400.
the answer is
In 1988, a Burbank Street was renamed Bob Hope Drive in honor of Bob's 50 years with this network. What is NBC? Let's have people for 600.
the answer is
The youngest Marx brother and the last, by his nickname, alphabetically. Who is Zeppo? People 800.
the answer is
This great Georgia-born singer was blinded at age 6 by what was later diagnosed as glaucoma. Who is Ray Charles? And for that, I gotta sing it. Georgia, Georgia. People 1000.
the answer is
In 1986, this late jockey became the oldest man to win the Kentucky Derby. Who is Willie Shoemaker? $19,300. I'll take fiction for 200.
the answer is
Sweet Thursday was a sequel to Cannery Row. Who's John Steinbeck? Fiction for 400, excuse me.
the answer is
Sorry. R.L. Stevenson's unfinished masterpiece, Ware of Hermiston, was set in this country. What is England? Or, no, Scotland. There we go. Good thing I changed it. Fiction for 6.
the answer is
This book is so long, some people quit reading it before Pierre marries Natasha. What is War and Peace? A fiction for 800. All. Anna Sewell's only book. It was published just months before her death. What is Black Beauty? And fiction for 1,000.
the answer is
His novel The Third Man was originally written as a screenplay. The Third Man. Who was, The Third Man. I'm just gonna pick You know what the hey, I'll go for it. Who is Ernest Hemingway? It's not Hemingway, so I'm down to $40,000, but that's not bad. Let's see if Rob knows this any better than I do. Graham Greene, that's right. I always forget this clue. Alright. Rob, you're up to $1,800. Let's see where you're going to go next. March for 200.
The answer is.
It's often said that March comes in like a lion and goes out like this. What is a lamb? March 400.
The answer is.
On March 27th, 1964, North America's most intense recorded earthquake, an 8.4, hit this state. What is Alaska? March 600.
The answer is.
March 19th is a traditional day the Swallows returned to this California mission. What is San Juan Capistrano? Let's have March for 800.
The answer is.
According to the Julian calendar, March, Caesar died on this day in March 44 BC. What is March 15th? And March for 1,000. All. This was Inauguration Day in the U.S. until the 20th Amendment changed it to January 20th. What is March? Ugh. I'm pretty sure I remember this, but I'm just going to double check myself to be sure. Fourth. Yep. Bet. Alright, let's have Westerns for 2.
The answer is.
Last name of brothers Stacy and James, who played the James Brothers in the Lone Riders. What is Keach? $400.
The answer is.
How the West Was Won was the first Western film produced in this 3-camera widescreen process. What is Cinerama? $600.
The answer is.
In the last scene, he rides off into the sunset while little Joe Starrett cries, "Come back!" Who is Shane? $800.
The answer is.
The only cast member besides James Arness to stay with Gunsmoke for its full 20-year run. Forgot this one. And Jim doesn't know either. Melbourne Stone. Oh, okay. Last clue.
The answer is.
Mel Brooks directed Gene Wilder and Madeline Kahn in this 1974 Western spoof. What is Blazing Saddles? So I'm 86,200, Rob 2,600, Jim 200. Jeopardy category is going to be people. Alright. Let's go. What is pick there? So once again, I'm going to get the maximum allowed of 99,999. That's $1,806,055. $1,806,055 in 33 games.
Jeopardy answer is.
So yep, and I'm coming back for a 34th game soon, and I will see you all for that next video coming soon. Get you later, everybody. So Jim doubles his 200 to 400. Alright.